I won't take very long on this audio, but I hope you're all doing fine. I'm doing great. I wanted to talk about the problem. The problem is not the problem. The cause of the problem is the problem. So far as it goes, I've been posting about the problem for years now on this page, even though not consistently. Very rarely have I ever posted the solution. The problems are not important, it's the solution. You can't solve what you don't know caused the problem. As you can see on that thumbnail, it's a zombie. And that's the problem. That's the cause of the problem. Nothing in this world happens without our consent. Nothing happens to us by chance. There isn't coincidence anywhere in this universe. Everything that happened was meant to be, and anything that experienced it was meant to experience it. So all these problems we complain about today, that even most people don't even know it's problems. Anyway, it would be a problem if they knew about it. And for some, even if they knew about it, they won't do anything because it's not their problem. But for any problem, basically, you must know the cause for you to solve it. So, what's the problem on today's world with politics? Why is there so much injustice in our society today? Why? Why is there so much hate, so much rage, so much lust? So much greed. Where did all this come from? These are the causes of our problems. You may blame somebody for being a thief, but nobody chooses to be a thief. Majority of thieves are due to circumstances. A thief wants to eat. So you find lack of food is the problem. Even that's why we have thieves. Why do we have so many diseases? Why do people keep getting keep getting injected with vaccine while we know it doesn't help? It keeps causing more damages. Even though majority of society doesn't know what is the cause of this problem specifically, it's still us. In today's world, we are faced with the dilemma with too much information. We are filled with too much information that has no value. Being informed doesn't mean it's important. It's about the value of information and how applicable it is to your reality, on how it can you use it to change your reality, basically. So when you're talking about world hunger, dictatorship, all those kind of things, what is the cause of the problem? Nobody. It's still us. Why do we still have bad leaders? Because we allow it. Why are people still starving? Because we allow it to. Why is nobody helping anybody? Why is nothing happening for some reason? Why? Whatever reason it is, you have want to blame it on somebody, or you want somebody to come and change. You'll keep on waiting. It's only you that can change it. You not being a zombie is the solution to our problem. You acting on the problem. You standing up to the problem is the solution. Now, some of us may have been programmed in a way that we are easily drawn to violence as means of solution. But let me remind you, nothing has ever been solved permanently through fighting. So that's not the solution. All that we are facing outside of ourselves is basically the image of what's within ourselves. How powerful you see yourself is how powerful you are. How powerful your inner image is how powerful your action will be. Just because somebody is sitting and not acting in a violent way doesn't mean he's not doing anything. Remember, when you're doing nothing, you become nothing. So you're always doing something. Even thinking of peace is doing something. Even believing in peace is doing something. Believing in peace is the solution. Believing we are the solution is the solution. Taking the first step and the next step and the next step and the next step is the solution. Each step is part of the solution. It doesn't matter how many problems we are able to list down or complain about. What are the solutions? Problems will always keep on adding up so long as we don't solve the ones we already have. Some may take time, some may come, solutions may come easily. But you should always be ready to face the problem. You should always be ready to face the problem. Because you are the problem. If we had completion within ourselves, we had no blockages within ourselves, which I also have, but I'm working on it. Just because you think something is too much of a problem doesn't make it too much of a problem. All the problems that I always state and mention, we are the solutions. Let no one be sending their children to school and through the system and yet be complaining about brainwashing techniques or anything of that nature, because we are still part of the problem. Anyone who claims to know the truth about something and has the ability to raise awareness or change something, it doesn't mean you speak. You can even your conscious action towards something, even if it's not physical, maybe it's storing peace. It's more than you think. Remember, many of us have been taught not to think this way. We are as powerful as we think. That's why your God can be as powerful as you believe him to be, or her. You're only limited by what you think you are. So, how big are these problems? And how big do we think we are? This, I'd leave it at that for today. We shall be sharing more as we watch things unravel with time. I wish you peace, joy, and fulfillment. Quiet.